Jai Hind everyone, my name is Anju. I am the assistant professor in CSIT department and today we will discuss about the Flageolet-Martin algorithm. Basically, Flageolet-Martin algorithm is also known as the FM algorithm and it is used to find the approximate number of unique element in the data stream. And it uses the less memory space while we are executing the instructions. And FM algorithm is efficient and the robust. In this algorithm, first we will select the hash function, and using the hash function, what we will do, we will for each element we will apply the hash function for each element in the set, and we will map it to a value, and it will be in the form of log2 ended. Okay, and then what we will do, we will convert it into binary value. Binary value means 0 and 1, and for each binary value, then we will find out the trailing 0. How we will find out the trailing 0? Suppose we are having a string means 1, 0, 0. Okay, I'll take the example for the trailing of 0 and it is required to solve a numerical. So, how we do it to find out the trailing of the 0? We will start moving from right hand to left. From the right to left. And we will count the number of 0 till we are getting the 1. Means once we are getting 1, we will stop and that number of 0 we have counted will be the number of trailing 0. Means here we will see 0, 1, 2 and there is 1. So we will stop. Here the number of trailing 0 is 2. And suppose we are having next 1, 1, 0. So here again we will count the 0 till we are getting the 1. So here it is 1 and here is we are getting the bit 1. So we will stop and here the number of trailing 0 is 1. Suppose we are having two cases 1, 0, 1. Then here there is no 0 and we are getting the 1 in the starting. So there will be the 0 number of trailing, and if it is like this, here when we are counting there is no 1. So here also it will be the 0 number of 0 trailing. Okay. So this is how we will calculate the trailing value. And in the last, what we will find out? We will find out the find R, and what the R will be, the capital R will be the biggest value or the maximum value in the number of trailing we are counting. So we will find the we will take the maximum value from there, and in the last we will calculate capital R, that will be 2 to the power R. So we will apply these steps to understand what it is about. Okay. So here again it is the same thing. Algorithm also known as the FM algorithm. Sorry, it is repeated. I'm sorry. Okay. Here is the pseudo code for stepwise solution. First, we will find out the hash function. Okay, and the set is mapped to the log2n. So we have converted same thing which we have revised in the last slide. So here is the same thing that we are writing in the pseudo code. And for each element, we will convert it into the binary code, and then we will find out the length of the trailing, and then we will find out the distinct element, and distinct element will be 2 to the power R. And what will be the 2 to the power? The max value. Okay. So we will go ahead. Okay, and again it is a algorithm, same thing. We will take a counter, we will set the maximum value. Initially we will take 0. Again, while the counter not equal to last element in the index, जो भी हमारे पास stream है उसके index के जब तक हम last में नहीं जाएंगे, we will count it. ठीक है, and then what we will do, जो value होगी हम hash function apply करेंगे, and then we will convert it into the binary value. Okay, and that will come into val value. And then hash function applied, converted into binary. Then the next step is counting the number of trailing 0, right? And what we will do, if the number of trailing 0, suppose first we got 0, then 1, then 3 and 2. So we will take the max. So we need to count, right? The maximum value we will finding out now. That maximum value is, we will compare the value. So if the count is greater than max value, we will apply, otherwise we will not. And the counter will be increased. And in the last what we will do, we will find out जो भी हमारी maximum value होगी, that will be 2 की power maximum value. Okay. So there are certain things we need to consider while we are applying the FM algorithm. Hash function plays a vital role, as I told you. So we need to choose the hash parameter very wisely, because it defines how reliable our algorithm will be. Okay, if we are using the hash function in a better manner. Okay, so we need to consider the complexity also. And the hash function used in the code जो हमने किया था, and that will be ax plus b mod c. Suppose whatever, when we are applying the hash function in the numerical, you will always get, suppose a hash function is given 3x plus 1 mod 5. So I'll write it again, just a moment. Hash function will always be given you in the form of ax plus b mod c. Okay, suppose 1 and there is a mod 5. So if there is a string, suppose 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. So that will be the x value you will put in the variable x, and then you will find out the mod 5. Suppose if I am taking 1, so 3 into 1 plus 1 mod 5. So that will be 4 mod 5. As we know, the answer will be 4. Right? So this is how we will apply the hash function, and it will be given in the form of ax plus b. Right? And we will put the value of this, anything can be given like 1, 6, 3, 2 and approximately. Now, for any other values, A, B, C algorithm may not give the same result. जैसे भी हमारा होगा, so it is possible that for any other values of ABC, जैसे हमने कोई और values ली ABC की, तो it is not important that it will give you the same result. So we will take an example. We are having a string that is 1 3 2 1 2 3 4 3 1 2 3 1. This is the string we are receiving, right? And the hash function, I told you, it will be in the form of ax plus b mod c, right? Mod c. So that is a, and that is x, and that is the b, and that is mod, that is c key value. Okay, so we are given, we receive the same format, right? Now how we will apply? So I will find out for the first string, that is 1. So our equation is 6 into 1 plus 1 mod 5. So it will be 7 mod 5. So the answer will be 2. So here is 2. I will solve another one also. So again 6, next is 3. 6 into 3 plus 1 mod 5. So 18 plus 1 mod 5, and that will be 19 mod 5. So as we know, the remainder will be 4. So here is 4. So we will find out for each string, for the each element we will find out the hash function. Okay, so we are again and again finding out the value for each element. The hash function is given. Now the next step was, first we will apply the hash function, and then we will convert it into binary number, right? So we are, what I have done here, it is converted into binary number. The value we received, like when I applied the hash function on element, the value of element is 1. When I applied the hash function on it, I got 2. So I will convert 2 into in a binary number. So it will be 0, 1, 0. Then I will go for the element value 3rd, and the hash function was 4, and I have converted into binary form. Same, I will convert all the elements I got after applying the hash function into binary number. And once we converted into the binary number, we will go to the next step, which is counting the trailing 0. Okay. Now, as I told you that we will count the 0, trailing 0. How we will count? We will count till we are getting, we will count the number of 0 till we are getting 1, right? So here I want to count the trailing 0. So I counted, okay, 1 and there is a 1. So the number of 0 is 1. Here 1, 2, now here is the 1. So number of 0 is 2. Here it is starting from 1. So there is no number of 0. So we will not count further and the number, the trailing value will be 0. Here 1 and the 1. Again 1, 1. 1 is starting, so we will, here we are getting 0. Here 1, 2 and then 1 is here, so we will take value 2. Same, in the same manner we will count for every hash function. Okay, I hope you understood. Next, once we got from the binary equivalent trailing 0 values, we will write the value of maximum number of trailing value. Here the maximum number is, we are getting 0, 1, 2. I think there is no 3, right? The maximum value is obviously 2. So we will select this value. Okay, so it will be our max value, and using this we will find out our distinct elements. So the small r, we will take it as small r and it will be 2. Now we will calculate the capital R. Capital R is the number of distinct element in the given string. Okay, so here it will be R equals to 2 की power 2 and it will be 4. So how many number of distinct element we are having? 4. So hence there are 4 distinct element, which is 1, 3, 2, 4. Same thing. Actually we are having a limited string, right, for the example. So we can go back and count the number of distinct element. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there anything else? No. As a person we can count, okay, there are only 4. But when we are getting the huge length of the string, then we need an algorithm to count the number of distinct element. We are not talking about only the length is given only 20 or 10 number of elements. While we are talking about the data stream, okay, so there is a huge number of the elements in that. It may be lakhs or anything, millions, billions, it can be anything at a time. So for that we cannot count with our bare eyes, right? So we need an algorithm. For that we are using FM algorithm. Now we will take one more example to understand the concept. Here again एक stream है, we are having another stream which is 1, 5, 10, 5, 15 and 1, right? As we can see, okay, we can easily understand 1, 5, 10 and 50. But we are talking about a system which is receiving a huge number of element in a string, right? We are not talking about only this much big string. Okay, we are talking about a huge string. Okay, again the hash function will be given and the hash function is x mod 11. So the first step will be, we will apply the hash function to each element in the string for 1, 5, 10, 5, 15 and 1. When we are applying this 1 mod 11, the answer will be 1. Now to the fifth element, it will be 5 mod 11, it will be 5. 10 mod 11 will be 10. 5 mod 11 will be 5. 15 mod 11 will give you 4, right? And so here the second step will be, we will convert it into binary number. So we have converted into binary number. 1, we will convert it. So it will be 1, 5 and then 10, then 5 and then 4 and 1. So these are the binary representation for these values. Now we will count the trailing 0, right? So here 1, so the number of trailing 0 is 0. Got it? Again, it is starting from 0. There is no 0 in the left hand side. So there is again 0. Now there is a 0. We will start counting. Okay, 1. Now there is 1. So only it will be 1. The 1. Here it is starting from the 1. As we know, we will count the number of 0 till we are getting 1. But it is starting from the 1 means the number of trailing 0 is 0. So here it will be 0. Now here 1, 2, we got 1 again. So the number of trailing 0 is 2 and again 0. I hope you understood. Now we will find out the maximum value. As we can see, we have 3 values 0, 1 and 2. The maximum value is 2. So small r is 2. Now we will find out what? We will find out distinct value, which will be capital R equals to 2 की power R. And here again R equals to 2 की power 2, it will be R equals to 4. So how many distinct elements we are having? These are 4. We can go back and we can see 1, 5, 10 and 15. Okay, so these are the 4 distinct. So basically there are these are the application for FM algorithm. We use it for the IP addresses of packet passing through the routers. When the packets are going through a router, selecting the particular router and they are going through, for that we use it for the IP address. Okay. Next is motif in DNA sequence, and the third one will be unique visitor to apps or website. Means if I am the visitor, I am again and again and again I am using that application, I should not be count, means if I am using an application 4 times, I should not be count for 4 times because I am the single identity, right? So there we need to count how many number of different visitors were there. So we will use FM algorithm. I hope you understood this algorithm, and namaste.